Genshin returns after a day of a break. I would say I didn't feel like it, but that's not necessarily the truth. I could have streamed yesterday, but instead I spent the evening rendering some of the videos, or more like preparing them for the rendering. I rendered them overnight. So one of those is already uploaded as well. It went live today on YouTube's, which... Here you go. Here you go. It was still the Dirge of Belkis. So today we will see it to... What was it called? Chenyu Vale? Chenyu Vale, yes. Unfortunately we are not finishing the Lantern Ride. Thanks Genshin. And that is because... I mean, still 13 days technically, so who knows, but... The last day requires to finish Animula Churagi Chapter Act 1. And that is apparently Furina's story quest. And I can't say I'm very close to that. Because before that there is Sino, whatever, Nahida twice, Alhaitam, whatever his name was, Deshia, then somehow Yoimiya drops in, and then we have 1, 2, 3 other characters before Furina. There's no way I can catch up with all of that. Literally no way, especially since we are not done with Sumeru at all. And I refuse to go to Fontaine before finishing that. I'm a pain, I know, but well, yeah. Today, Quinkche Village. Chenyu Vale, we are dealing with stuff of there. Yeah, that's the message pretty much. I do not have much Mora. That is a little bit of a problem as well. Because there needs to be some upgrades done. I know you can't see the screen, I can tell you this stuff now. Cookie. I need 450,000 Mora for her. I have 2,000. Because I did spend a little bit to get one of Yoimiya's talent up, which leaves me with 1 remaining to level 9. With Cookie it's 2 of them, but 1 I can up right now. After that there is technically Chongyun, who I'm leveling up, so yeah. The talents for... Yeah, it will take a moment as well. Then there is Dilak, who I actually unlocked at level 80, so I can level him up to maximum. In the meantime, let's not talk about talents. His weapon is also only level 50 at the moment. It will take a moment. Then there is Fischl, who I'm close to unlocking and eventually getting to level 90. I still need 13 of Lightning Prism for her, and then yeah, we are good to go. To get her talents and weapon as well. Oh boy. After that it... Whoa, I did not expect that kind of blast from the music. Right. Maybe I'll remember. Maybe I will not. What music we were playing. I'll probably not remember that. But what ifs. I think it's enough for music for now. What I do think it's not enough is for me to not have an interactive map open now. I bet we'll be using that. Well, of course, you don't really use your PC if it doesn't drain completely your CPU, right? Dude, I really will need to get a stronger CPU eventually. I'm saying this for the last like 2 years, by the way. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh boy. Yeah, all those four stars, all those 5 stars. Over here as well, a few. And I refuse to level them up. I'm like, no. I want to level up everyone by the order I pulled them. I'm such a pain. I'm such a pain. If this was an actual, like, you know, not a gacha game, I would so be done with that by now. I know myself and my approach to grind, basically. I'm an absolute pain when it comes to that. I would not be surprised if I grinded like at least 1 character a day. If not for those limits. If not for the fact that this is a gacha and so on. You know what? Let's get the background lights a little stronger, I guess. I think this is the up. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's better. Now it's actually visible ash orange. Even over here. Yeah. Ah, wrong side. So I did a little bit of walking around here. Which I might have told you in the last stream as well, I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Here we go. 50%, 63%. Not bad. Not terrible. Today I only stick to dailies and, well, some of the battle pass stuff here, right? Just a little bit, yeah. Oh, my gamepad is still kinda cranky for. Just I mentioned actually last time. The stick is kinda laggy sometimes. Basically it stops my movement. But whatever.
Uncle Luo, this batch still isn't any good. They're not fragrant enough when you dry them, and they get so dry and brittle that you can't even put them in the roller. Even the ones that survive the secondary processes come out the other and a complete disaster.
Are you sure this is a problem with a machine? Are you sure you haven't forgotten how to operate it? Maybe dementia is hitting you early, mate.
What a thing to say! How could we dare to be careless, with you looking over our shoulders?
Huh! How could you indeed?
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's Grandpa Lou. Jean, get back to work, and this respectable looking miss is...
Haha, I'm the young lady of Feyun Commerce Guild.
I am but one who comes to the aid of the oppressed in their moment of need, a disciple of Guhua.
What the heck, can you even proclaim yourself a member of the Guhua clan?
Ahem. I mean, this is the young lady of Feyun Commerce Guild. She really likes reading wandering hero novels for fun. And the landscape of the Chenyu Vale is filled with mysterious mystique. You must go into her head.
This is my servant, it will suffice to call her Mini Pie.
Hey, yeah, that's it. Call me a Mini Pie.
Oh, in that case, welcome. I guess like this a rare treat indeed. We've been quite reliant on the assistance of the Commerce Guild for many years. But for what's happened this year, I expect you've already heard about it. What's wrong? You're looking pretty miserable. Did Jean mess up at work again?
You all mocking me again? My apologies. My dear guests. Normally I would invite guests from afar to sample our new teas, but this year's batch, well, you know.
No tea? Are you still going to let me, the young lady? No need to stand on the ceremony. Chief Luo, we're here to help.
Yeah, the young lady is very concerned about the tea leaves. So there is no need to be so tied up with formalities, Chief Luo.
Oh. Very well then. To tell the truth, this batch of tea leaves is no good either. They can't be dried and they can't tell if they were bad when they were picked, or if it's a problem with the machine in our workshop. Huh. How's that difficult? Why don't just use some of the older leaves you have in stock and see if the product you get from drying them is any different? If the product is normal, then you'll know if it isn't a problem with the machine. Oh, seriously, I've told you before, forget it, as we have important guests present, then we'll give your method a try. Gee, do we have any fresh tea leaves remaining from older batches?
There is some in your warehouses. What's up?
What's up? What's a good one? We talking here for a good long while now, and you weren't listening to a single word, were you? Go fetch some of the older batches and proceed along with some of the newer stuff that Grandpa Lou brought using the machine. Don't you dare skip a single step. I'll be watching you.
Should have done.
How about this? I see our two guests are quite young. They might prefer snacks to tea tasting. Why not turn these two batches into tea cakes? The quality of each will be evident with a single taste. What do you think, old duo? Agreed, we'll do just that. Jin, listen up. Take these two batches of tea leaves and make them into two different tea cakes. One cake from each batch. Don't you dare get even a single leaf mixed up.
Yes, sir, Uncle Lou. You want me to mix all of them into one cake? That's all I have as an answer to this guy. Clearly he's the problem.
I can't even...
Wow, look at that girl appearing out of nowhere. Literally out of thin air.
Yeah, sorry for the long wait. We've got both teachers here. Let's try them one at a time, shall we? Well, how's the taste?
The first one was strange, but the second one was delicious.
Ha! You're seriously going to let me, the young lady, eat? Dude, I'm so tempted to go princess mode. Whatever, I agree.
The tea cakes made from the tea we had in stock taste fine. Alright, you win. According to you, the tea processing machinery is fine. In other words, the problem is with the tea itself. This new batch of tea is just not as good as before. So with the water and soil. But perhaps it's the cauldron that's the problem. It's all anti-disrepair, which must have offended the adeptus, causing the tea to deteriorate. No, it's the soil and the water. It's the elements that nourish the soil. No, enough. Let's get the technician in charge of the tea cauldron here first. It's that Montanian, the one from the Fontaine Research Institute. Wow. Hoot, what was it again? Name's such a pain to pronounce. Jean, go get her, would you? Jean? Just where did that lazy loafer abscond to this time? That brainless nitwit. I was going to have him go to Willong Wharf and search for a technician.
Would you specifically need someone from Fontaine to fix it? About Willong Wharf. First one.
Well, whether you or Fontaine, most things powered by elemental energy work on more or less the same principle, yeah? If a Fontainian engineer can fix it, so can our Taumaturgis. It just so happens that this Mr. Oatmoon Taye...
What?
Likes to travel around Liyue, passes through here every so often, and loves to offer her services. So as for this round of tea cauldron maintenance, well, let's leave it to her. So see you, honored guests. I'm really sorry, but I need to trouble you to go to Longworth and find our technician, Miss Oatmoon Taye. It's more likely than not she's found herself a show that she can tear her eyes off.
Montanier.
How could you possibly dare to ask our guest to do such a thing?
Although you misunderstand me, our honored guest already had business to attend to at Longworth and would just be passing along a message on their way. It's nothing really.
Is that so?
Is that so?
What it would seem to be.
I'm truly sorry. Truly, if you would, honored guest, old Lou, I'll leave it to you to accompany them.
He's gone as well. Oh, no. Here I thought he's gone as well.
Ay, ay, ay. Thanks for your hard work. You scared Toddler so much he was jumping at his own shadow. You mentioned earlier that you're here to investigate water and soil, right? Best you head over to Ilong Wharf then. It isn't far from the headwaters. And there are ruins left by the Adepti along the way, so if you're looking for clues, that is your best bet. As for passing a message to Old Muntaye, well, please lend a hand, would ya? Give old Luo some peace of mind, so he doesn't worry himself to death.
Hehe, for the young lady, 'tis but a trifling matter.
Hey, we're still acting. The show's over. And Paimon just rest. What's with Mini Pie anyway?
Hehehehe.
Anyway, just leave it to us. You can rest easy, Grandpa Lou.
Such great kids you are, really great kids. Alright, I noticed that you two really enjoyed the tea cake. Why don't I teach you the recipe? Next time come buy some quality tea leaves. You'll be able to make some for yourselves. In any case, safe travels. Be careful on mountain paths, and mind you don't slip.
We'll try. Oh, you give me the recipe right now. Nice. Take. It's crazy that this place is basically only tea, more or less. Follow the golden carp. Ohio. Oh. Dude, run. I mean, do that. This is my problem with the gamepad right now. Again, I repeat that, but whatever. I will be probably repeating this each freaking time. It stops moving. And it's a pain. It really is painful. Especially during gliding, it's like, am I gliding or am I actually stuck in one spot? Most of the time I'm stuck in the one spot. Sayu! Alright, so this is one of the puzzles, I believe. To be quite honest, those ones I have not done at all. I've done some other puzzles for. Let's see if this is on the map or not. Where are we? We are somewhere in here. No. Yes. Absolutely. This is... what's it called? Scenes of Flowing Lotuses. I do not know how to do those yet. Technically. So what do we do here? We do this. And... what now? Did I do that? It seems like I did. I have no clue what I did for.
Hehe, Lumina Paimon, you are indeed brilliant as expected.
Dude, I'm so brilliant that I don't even know how I solved it.
Upon seeing my dissipated adaptability, you immediately understood the situation. Of course, we're super duper experienced adventurers, you know. Still, why didn't you say anything sooner? You didn't just forget, did you? Huh? Well...
oh yeah, oh, she has the birthmark on her eye. I like that.
Ahem, about that. Should not the path of the Adepti be full of challenges? This is merely a test of your wisdom.
Oi. Listen here. Don't you answer me with more puzzles. Call me the master test taker, please not. Okay, it was you who brought us here.
Speaking of which, just what's the problem with the soil and water you mentioned before?
There was such an issue in Azuma as well, wasn't there? Now I remembered. Oh, I did not read her. Whoopsie.
Yes, you too have seen Kwayong village of Kwayong. Should the quality and quantity of tea leaves continue to decline, so will the village, until finally, in the years to come, it degenerates back into what it was millennia before, a desolate mountain forest.
I understand what you mean.
That's kinda hard to wrap your brain around. Can Betty really destroy Kwang Village?
Yes, I mean this is basically the only thing they seem to have going, so...
It's true. A lot of Geo would not stand idly by disaster, as disaster befell. Were the sky to collapse, the conqueror of demons and the other adepti would do their utmost to support it. Should the waters under Elon Wharf breach the dikes and flood, New Harbor would aid the villagers. But without thee, this stretch of mountains would, or Keong village rather, would lose its very reason to exist in human eyes. That makes sense when you put it like that. Paimon understands. So we're truly willing to help me correct the imbalance in the water and soil.
Well, what do you say, Mini Pie?
Who the heck is Mini Pie? Never heard the name before, huh?
You literally heard it 2 minutes ago.
But Pam wants to help Adeptus Fuji in the Guang village. When she thinks about such a delicious tea cakes being lost forever just because there is no good tea, it would be a big shame, wouldn't it? Yes. Yes, that's excellent. Your willingness is commendable, and one is quite grateful to you both. Now, back to business. When it comes how to resolve the disharmony in the soil and water, one is indeed well aware of what to do. First, you two must go up against the currents and seek the jade treasures thrown into the waters. In the end, we must perform the ancient rain jade rite once more, dispelling the miasma that has settled over the mountains and fields and into the rivers and restoring the water veins and soil. Okay, got it. But just how do we do the ritual? Adeptus Fujin, what's wrong? I have nothing. As for the ritual, it's a little bit very early for that. Well then, we'll see each other later. And she's gone! According to her, we need to go against the current, just that means upstream, right? Hey, that's the direction I see along Wharf, let's go!
Too many secrets. Oi, don't go. Hello? Stop yourself. The chest. You have a chest to pick up. Stop. Good. Can I still do something here? I have no clue how I supposedly solved it. Do we just need to place that thing so it lights up every single one of the small ones? It seems like it. Easy peasy then. What was that thing that was observing us, by the way? Glide, glide, glide. I really need to get this gamepad into I want to get the gamepad into pieces, but also let's not interrupt that guy. I could, I guess, get it to the store, given that I did not buy it that long ago, I think. Huh. I'll see. The decision will have to be made. The thing is, I don't have a second one, to be quite fair. And I know for a fact that I'm not willing to Genshining with a keyboard and mouse. Definitely not. This is not a keyboard and mouse game. Right, this is a good mining spot, by the way. Ctesiphone researcher. Hey, let's speed it up a little bit, yeah? Dun dun. Hello.
Well, here we are. And cutscene.
Is that someone I recognize? I don't think so.
If I don't understand it in the least, I still think it's amazing.
No, I don't know her.
Just watching her stand there singing, or sing while walking around, or sing while sitting, and then sing while she lifts her hand and slowly lets it fall. All the while ceaselessly singing.
What are you talking about?
I really don't know just what kind of magical powers the old lady has. Babbling, chanting, singing, reciting, crying. I haven't got a clue what she's saying, but it's amazing. Little Mao, can you understand?
Mao? Sounds familiar.
That's just how opera singing is.
Oh, is that about Yunjin?
And weren't there fight scenes like that? There was the old dude who could do 88 flips and tricks. Riveting stuff. Yeah, it's great. It's a shame that I don't understand a thing. A whole bunch of people fighting, jumping all over the place, all super flashy and such. One on one, several all fighting each other. 5 or 6 taking turns. It's just almost addictive. Hello! We're looking for a technician from a fontaine. Chief Lou and Grandpa Lou said. Hey, what name did they give us again?
Haute Montagne. Haute Montagne. Haute Montagne. Okay.
Haha. Yeah, sounds like Grandpa Lou sent you alright. Just call me Haute Montagne. I'm a researcher from Fontaine Research Institute.
I'll need you to give me the address to your parents. I have to talk with them about giving you your name. Anyway.
Haha, I'm the young lady of Feyun Commerce Guild. I am but one who comes to the aid of all the oppressed in their moment of need. A disciple of the Guhua. What do you mean? You're from the Hu clan, alright, so she's Lumina and Paimon's Paimon. It was Grandpa Lu who sent us looking for you. Miss Lumina, Miss Paimon, hello. I'm Little Mao, a friend of mountains. Yeah, that's mine. What my name was. Haute Montagne can be a bit hard to pronounce, so I asked Little Mao to just call me that. Really? Quite an interesting pair. How did you meet? It was quite fortuitous. Last year I went to the mountains in the south for a spell and got lost in the fog. A huge beast the size of a Cal Etienne Louis, oh my god, French, ugh, was glaring at me and I thought I was done for. But just then, a little kid suddenly shouted at me. I followed the sound through the mist.
Dude, sounds like you were in Azuma, but whatever.
And got out and was saved. Otherwise I would have been eaten just like that, and my family in Fontaine wouldn't even have been able to claim compensation on my account. Hee hee! I know more about what goes on in the mountains than the grown-ups. Is that so? You're so amazing, Little Mao!
Haute Montagne, Grandpa Lou and Chief Lou are looking for you. We're here about the tea cauldron in village.
Alright, got it. I'll be there in a jiffy. All the souls here are just too good. I ended up watching several, one right after the other, and now my legs have fallen asleep, but I just can't understand a word. What sort of stories are they telling? It's about how way back when a huge carpe monster from the mountains fought. You kill me, I kill you story. In the end, everyone dies.
Not cool.
That's a pretty concise summary, but don't talk about killing and dying so much, Little Mao. If you think about that kind of stuff too often, you might become the villain when you grow up. Since those in Kuang village are waiting for me, it's time to go. See you all later. Let's go watch the shows here again when you're about to head back to Fontaine.
Oh, could Yunjin be from around here? Maybe?
Okay, now that we've solved the puzzle, we can go back to business. Little Mao, how about you? What are you going to do? To be honest, we're not quite sure how to explain it. The water and sun in Chenyu Vale are kinda out of whack, and we need to cure them for everything in Chenyu Vale to get better. Oh, I get it. Miss Paimon is trying to say that we need to restore nature. Oh, that's right. Really amazing, Little Mao. You got it right away. Restoring nature, say. Did someone talk to you about that? That's right. A friend who's always taking care of me told me she wants to restore nature too. With restored nature, everything will get better. So I want to help too. She also told me about you too. Oh, so you've seen her too? Yes, you mean my friend, of course. Silly Miss Paimon. How could we be friends if I'd never seen her? Fair point. That makes it easier. Actually, want to. Paimon remembers we need to find the jade treasures in the water and then do some rain jade, right? But even though we've come upstream, we still haven't found any clues, because we really haven't really looked, but whatever. Oh, I know. Come with me. I'll show where to look. What? Is it really that easy?
Little Mao, your friend wants to restore nature, right?
Yeah, she told me a lot. Such stories from before Kweong Village became Kweong Village, how the tea trees came to be, and more. Said that things will get worse and worse in Chenyu Vale if the natural order isn't restored.
Seems like it's the same person. Interesting.
Ooh, looks like we're on the same page then. Little Mao, you just said you knew where we could find leads, right? Yeah, I don't know if it will help, but when you mentioned jade treasures and shrine jade and stuff, I've just thought of it. Come with me. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Follow Little Mao. Except he's disappeared, so you will not follow him. Fine, we can go there. I could teleport, but whatever. Dude, if we could continuously travel just like that, that would be the best thing ever. Sayus rolling is such a, in a way, godsend.
Here, over here. Slow down, here we are. There is a cupboard behind the waterfall. Try not to get soaked. You might catch a cold.
Wait, what? There is actually something here? Seriously? No freaking way. Nope. But I want to...
Ooh. Shoop.
Ah, wrong buttons.
Wow, naruhodo.
Give me a second. Could it be on the map? Like destroying the rocks? There is one, but it's not this one. Is it the first time where we actually entered behind the waterfall in Genshin? Like properly? Oh.
Explore with the main.
Come on, move it. Oh.
What huge claw marks and paw prints. Huge wild beast.
Wait. Oh, hello there. I'm picking this up. Yeah. No chest left behind. Kind of. I actually almost pick every single one of them, by the way. Not maybe almost. I have 11 left when it comes to common chests. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's not very fast. Dude. See? Again. She started walking instead of running.
This is it. It's the clue I want to show before, right here. What on Teyvat is that? It's so covered in the moss what Paimon can't make heads or tails of it. Hey, there was the moss last time I came here. No need to worry, little Mao. It's so humid that here that it's no wonder there is moss growing everywhere. Huh, there must be a way to clear it away.
Like fire, for example?
Ah. Ooh.
Oh, no. Okay, got it. You want this.
The moose came loose. Hoo-hoo. Look at this, a pilgrimage of sorts. Look, Lumina, look. It's a scene of ancient people staying a festival and performing a ritual. Pretty different from the festivals we have today. Huh? Over the grown-ups in the city and the village all say that the Lord of Geo was the first to arrive in Chenyu Vale. I've heard the people in the picture actually got here even earlier than he did. People back then used to throw bits of magic jade into the river. And they'd float along until they sank to the bottom. They saw it is It's as a way to guarantee good weather, prevent the river from flooding, and ensure that the soil would be fertile. Based on what we previously discussed, I'm guessing that Chenyu Vale will only be fixed after we found some jade that was thrown into the river in ancient times. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Wow, you're so knowledgeable! Was your friend also the one who told you those stories? Ha! Little mouse, local, so of course he understands this place better than Paimon.
Yep, and everyone's all be really blessed and live happily ever after, and all of that. Hehe, but I much prefer hearing their stories about ancient wars and battles. She told me that the warriors back then were all giants who were over 10 feet tall. Titans? The warriors of Chenyu Vale were covered in tattoos, and they had these massive jade axes that could chop a person in half in the blink of an eye. I don't know if that's a good thing that this kid is hearing those stories already. And the Millelith, led by none other than the Lord of Geo himself, were even tougher. They clad themselves in suits of armor that weighed over 1,000 pounds and fought with 100-pound spears. Apparently everyone was at war back then, so much so that Bishu River turned crimson red. Later on, the mountains to the south became full of ghosts from that era. Even now, those who wander to the mountains might still be able to catch their singing on the wind. True. Yay, scary stuff, cover your ears, mini pie. I don't think these stories are meant for kids. I'm gonna go mini pie again.
Ha! Who's mini pie? Haunted Montagne? Haunted Montagnes, right? For if you constantly think about this stuff, you'll turn into a villain when you're older.
Hehe, there's no way grown-ups would tell us the stories. They always say we're too young to hear them. They'll turn us rotten and stuff like that. I kinda don't trust that gene, I'm not gonna lie. She's a bit too secretive. And so on. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh boy, here we go again. Another fall witch from supposed graphic designer. What a pain they are. What a pain they are. And not on Twitch, of course. It's so weird. So weird. Okay. Blocked.
But I'm old enough already. Hearing a story is not going to turn me into a monster. Besides,
there aren't many adults still around who know these stories anyway. If my friend hadn't told me, I wouldn't even know the stories about this picture.
Okay, fine, let's we'll move on.
Oh, so the grown-ups were right to say that those ancient people threw the jade into the river from somewhere high up. But where exactly, and where did all the jade float off to?
Well, it must have sunk to the bottom, right?
Oh. Puzzles. It's not that simple. If it was thrown in somewhere upriver, and even if sunk to the bottom, it would still be pushed down the river by the current, let alone after so many years. Not necessarily. If it was super freaking heavy, then not really. Besides, I've never heard talk of any ancient ritual jade being found upriver. Chenyu Vale is a small place after all. If there had been such rumors, everyone would already know about them.
Huh? You know so much. You're a future scholar material for sure.
Hehe, but what if I don't want to be a scholar? They don't earn much more, and it sounds like no fun.
Oh, then become a traveler just like us. What could be more fun than adventuring around the world?
Oh, seeing as we now know the site of the Ranger, right? What should we do next? Why don't we go somewhere hype? Let's observe the river. Oh, if you want to see how the river flows.
Maybe it would be good idea to try that tall watchtower over at Long Wharf.
Hehe, you're clever one, Paimon.
Hehe, of course.
Let's head out. Alright, let's go. Ah! Flashbang. God damn it.
Maybe I should have had a little look around for here. But whatever. Fontaine, Sumeru, Sumeru, Liwa, Sumeru, Sumeru.
Look, from up here you can clearly see how the water moves faster through those narrows, then slows down again as the river widens out. Also, why is this not voiced now that I think about it? The jade must have stopped there. We should find what we're looking for there.
Wow, we're such a real whiz-kid. Paimon's been wondering for. What's that massive thing in the distance?
What do you mean? Oh.
That huge thing is Jade Mouth, a legendary jade ring that an adeptus threw into the water. Oh, but the river curves around there, so the current should actually speed up.
But the river gradually gets wider there.
Oh, yeah, so the rapid flow around the bend might have resulted in wings being deposited along the convex bank where it widens. So there's actually a good chance that the jade is at the bottom of the river somewhere around Jade Mouth. Of course, that's assuming that the course of the river hasn't been artificially altered. Huh, not to mention, there is a fisherman's legend that goes something like...
I don't want to hear any more legends.
Jade shall rise from sunken mouth or something like that. Anyway, let's go over there and take a look around first.
Compared to the mouth, Paimon feels like she's completely out her depth.
Haha, it's because my friend is amazing. She knows everything there is to know about the mountains, and she's taught me loads too. That's how I learned so much.
Sorry, Paimon, just need better friends. We have great friends, come on. You're unfit for duty, Mini Pie. As the young lady, I am most disappointed. No, I'm gonna say don't worry about it. Too much about it, Paimon. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon has lots of other strengths.
Eating.
Whatever the case, let's go down and get on a bamboo raft.
Yeah. Oh yeah! Jade Mouth, here we come!
Can I just glide there? Do I have, I mean... Just jump and glide there.
Whee!
What's up, Basu?
Someone coming about. Wait, is that Lamau? Come on, I'll take you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, boatman, take us to the Jade Mouth.
Alright, Jade Mouth days. The other two are tourists. Ho ho. Well, if you're here for sightseeing, there is not many locals who head that way.
Hey, you could say Mr. What are there any stories about the Jade Mouth that I haven't heard before?
Oh boy, this is going to be going automatically, won't it?
Thank you, and how much you love your stories, kiddo. You must have heard them all by now.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Alright then, well, I've heard mentioned that the Jade Mouth was left behind by our leg Slappies when he marched through here to save the people of Chenyu Vale. Legend has it that to prevent a naval advance from downstream, the local adepti...
You're making it up as you go again, Brahms. There's no way that US Navy came up this river. I've read that the Jade Mouth was formed by a piece of jade left behind by a giant carp. In those days, a body god tried to redirect the river to drown the middle lift stationed on both the banks in Chenyu Vale, but the giant white snake and the giant carp who were her subordinates disobeyed her orders. The giant white snake... She threw the jades that she wore here. The jades pinned the river down, and ever since we had more floats, everyone lived peacefully like both sides of the river. Blah, blah, blah.
You might understand a lot, kiddo, but you haven't seen much. Take a close look, there aren't any crops by this river. See, after it was pinned down by the jades, it's true that the river hasn't flooded, but that also meant it hasn't been able to provide irrigation for crops. So it once was one gently flowing river, it's today a narrow, rapid flowing torrent instead. Such a river leaves no sustenance for the earth on its banks. And of course, that also means no people living peacefully lives on both its sides.
Paimon gets it now, but did you just say that the Adepti were resisting a lot of Geolithy Mao? Little?
That's how it was, all time ago. Some people believe that the first Lord of Liu was Reclapis, but in Chenyu Vale we believe that before he came, there were other gods and Adepti who protected our ancestors.
Okay. Go on. I've heard Grandpa Lou say that the tea ceremony is actually for the Carp Adeptus who planted our first tea. Oh my god, that was terrible. Our tea something.
Oh, but aren't those really meant to be the bodies? They were serving under a body god after all.
In some stories there are bodies, while in others there are goodies. But it was all such a long time ago. Even the grown-ups don't remember much, so they always try to bluff me.
Talking about that friend of yours again. Ah, how can we such supernatural beings be held to our simple codes of right and wrong? As far as we're concerned, all the forces that have ever blessed and protect this land deserve our offerings.
Okay. Ah, there you go again.
Alright then, time to get off. We're here!
Thanks, Gramps.
Thanks, Grant.
As the river breeze blows, you hitch something. I didn't manage to read that. God damn it. Let's break this thing. Can we?
Well, here's the jade mouth, but how are you gonna find all the jade underwater?
Ah, so that's how it is. The spring's cries ripple through the vales. The shrines depart from northeast shores. The haze and shallows in the southwest side, sun and earth from each other divide the eternal whirlpool that never turns, the beautiful jade concealed within.
What's that little mouse singing about? God damn it, it sounds pretty complicated.
It's one of our local folk songs. Oh, he really did sing. Whoopsie. I heard an old granny singing as she was gathering herbs. It means if you look out from the center of the river to the banks on either side, you'll see two stone shrines hidden to the northeast and the southwest. These shrines keep the mighty whirlpool in the center suppressed.
Paimon understand the last bit, so the jade is all hidden beneath the whirlpool.
Yeah, sounds like we're going treasure hunting. Hooray!
But the area between the northeast and southwest is so huge. After all, in broad sense, the northeast and southwest of Jade Mouth can include pretty much the whole world.
You're always thinking outside the box, Miss Paimon, but there's no need to worry. I already have an idea where the shrines will be, because, well, my friend told me. Come on, let's roll!
Hold up for a second.
Does anyone else think a giant maelstrom suddenly appearing here might not be too great?
Oh yeah, won't that mean that boats will no longer be able to sail in and out of Vilong Wharf?
Oh, don't worry about that. My friend told me that we're done what we need to. Beneath the whirlpool will disappear completely. Otherwise, how would all the old boatmen carry on making a living? Okay.
Wow, so it's not just smart whirlpool, but a considered one to boot. Let's get going then.
I still don't trust her. Right, it's closer over here, obviously, so here we go. Oh, yare. Whoa, wait, where did it go? What? There was a thingy here. Whatever. I'm not gonna complain. Right. Dude, I'm doing this right now. No worries, Paimon. I've got this. I know how to solve this stuff already. Those are the puzzles that I actually did maybe 2 of previously on my hand. We are right here, and that was this one. Jade Incest Cauldron. Right, to the next one. Oh. Teleport right here, please. Thank you.
Hayate no kotoku.
Man, I wanna go camping. I blame the fact that I watched the Eurocamp now. Like, or more like rewatched.
相手を間違えたら
6308式ユニット7号式モジュール行くぞ
行くぞ。
相手を間違え
さようなら
さようなら。
無駄な努力をやめたら熱々でしょ
ドドン。
出てこい
Let's go, Sonyu. Xiao or whatever.
降参しなさい
Yakuza, you say, huh?
取るに足らないわウオパーヒヨ吸引テスト開始安全距離確認
Definitely not its strongest members, so.
シミュレーター
Well, I guess we are done over here. Ah.
Wow, she was really right about that. Blah blah blah.
この箱中で寝れる
I actually don't know what kind of puzzle this was. Where are we? Here. Was it just about maybe... No, it wasn't just exquisite chest. Not a... It might have been a mini puzzle. Floating... Obtainable during the floating jade treasure... Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
That was a mini puzzle. One of many.
Look. Oh yeah, there is something. There indeed is something here. Come on.
We haven't seen the whirlpool from the song yet. What should we do next? How about giving that adaptology of yours a try, Lumine? Lumine. Lumine. Boom.
I used it.
Here we go. Jump into the whirlpool. Oh boy. Sounds like a great idea. Whee! I guess just in case maybe I should collect everything in here. Like I should really pay attention. Dude, I should have expected, like...
6308式ユニット吸引テスト開始6308式ユニット待ちなさい
Why would that chest be like... waiting for me right here, right? Don't start fight with Sayu, man. How dare you?
この箱中で寝れるかも
Sayu is getting powerful, so... That was a precious chest, I believe. Yes, indeed, it was. I've also seen some interesting collectibles thing. That will not be a lot of Mora, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 underwater, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4,
この箱中で見れる
common chest as well. Did I get 3? I think I got 3. 4. I got 4. That's 5. Have I missed one? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Maybe there will be one more on the way. If not, that's problematic. I did get 5 for. Where is the 6th one? Whee! Alright, let me mark them as collected. Liu overall only has 114 out of them, so easy collect. I have 74 of them now as well. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get here. True. I do not know why I thought not. Also, why is my CPU going berserk? Or more like my fans in the PC. This is not needed. This is not needed in the background. I don't know. Whatever. 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 Where'd it go? Oh, I see. We are getting interrupted a lot by the cutscenes, by the way. Seems like.
Lumin and Paimon, we meet again. And who might this be? Huh? You haven't met before? This little Mao. He's helped us much along the way. No, we haven't met before, but you must be a good child, little Mao. Hello, and yes, it's me, Miss. Are you an Adeptus? You aren't you?
Adeptus Fujin.
Oh, thanks for all the help you've given Lumin and Paimon, little Mao. Oh, it's the legendary Fujin in the flesh! I can't believe this. I've heard so many stories about you, and I know that you're not some kind of big slippery car, but the lady said like a big sister. Big carp! Honestly, what kind of stories have you been listening to, little Mao? One is indeed an Adeptus, and as such can take forms as one pleases. This particular form seemed like the most approachable one for conversing with humans. From what you've said, you have a very unique scent, little Mao. Have you met someone in the mountains before? Someone with red eyes and a fair complexion, perhaps? Not exactly, Big Sis Fujin. You're not talking about one of your other friends, are you? My friend from the mountains doesn't sparkle like you do, but she's also really cool. She's helped me tons and taught me loads. So it was her after all. So your friend wasn't Adeptus Fujin after all, huh? But Big Sis Fujin, my little friend, knows now, isn't she? Of course, little Mao, I'm delighted to have my friends with you.
Way to go, little Mo, you're now met to Adepti.
And this one is Hood. Never mind that comment.
Of course, little Mao, delighted.
But I've met more. Go me, I win. Get on my level. You punk.
Huh? Huh? What? Don't worry about her anyway. That's the little mouse friend is also an Adeptus. As for whether a little mouse friend counts as Adeptus or not, I'm not quite sure myself. After all, Adeptus is merely a title, and it's hard to say whether Adepti are even people. The word Adeptus is just like any other word, such as hero, villain, or idiot. No one is born an Adeptus, and no one shall remain Adeptus forever.
Why not?
That's true. So you've met the friend of the little mouse that we're talking about, right? Indeed, but it's been a long time since I last saw her. So now I suspect that I don't know her half as well as little mouse does. I'm not even sure if I still count her as her friend.
According to what little mouse said. His friend wants to restore nature. His friend wants to restore nature too.
I would imagine so. Anyway, I must ask you all to please take this piece of votive rangeate.
Shanghai is not with us.
I originally hoped it might remain here, the same as it ever was, but I never expected to grow quite so large. I used to love it so. This rangeate that you just mentioned, did it rain down or make it rain or something? Of course not. After the great changes in our geology, the ancestors of the people of Chenyu Vale lost their ability to communicate with the heavens, and lost the guidance of emissaries whose beauty was pure as moonlight.
Whoa.
Henceforth, they began to take jade, which glowed as gently as the light of the moon, and cast it into the river. As they did this, they would pray for good omens, for fertile land, for clement water, and weather, and for the river banks to hold strong. Over time, this rituals grew in power until one day. Pixie's Fujin, what happened next? What happened next? One day, the long war to become the gods who would reign over this world began. Afterward, this tradition lost all of its meaning. But though it was forgotten, its name is still passed down over generations. To cut a long story short, this piece of votive rangeate before us was the very last one ever to be thrown. Just as the part above the surface, when commanded by the adept alt, can be made large enough to stop a flood, its core too has been swollen by uncontrolled adeptal energy. Much of its power has dissipated into the surrounding area through the spirit veins. This power may also have affected the nearby flora and fauna, attracting and even making aberrations of them. You must be careful. What? As far as I can tell, the adeptal energy that has dissipated nearby should be sufficient to reawaken the hibernating votive rangeate. If this is the case, we are one step closer to achieving our goal and nursing the water and soil back to health. How should I say this? Lumina and Paimon, thank you both. You're doing an amazing thing by choosing to help me, you know. And little Mao, would you help me too? Will you help out your big sis? Of course, I want to restore nature too.
He's like,
I love her. Of course I will help her.
come on, he's already developed a crush. Come on. Let's face it, that's true.
Is that so? Well, that's good. You're very smart, Limao. You'll understand everything later. Alright, then. Let us go our separate ways for now. Once you retrieve the adept energy filled with votive rangeate, we'll meet again by a deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist to the south. South? Got it! She's going to disappear again! Well, let's just do what Big Sis Fujin said and restore the voting rangeate's power. Speaking of which, what's it got to do with voting? See? You're not that much brighter than Paimon.
It's votive.
Oh, right. It's so complicated. Well, since you mentioned it, what does votive even mean? And why is it called rangeate again? Exactly, what does it mean?
Who knows? Wasn't I supposed to take this somehow? Collect the Shatter Adeptal Energy 0 out of 4. Oh boy. Please don't tell me it's hidden in some puzzles or whatever, because that would be a pain. I hope it's right here. Landing. Right, let's do this. The heck? Oh, I will take that. How? Whoa. Oh. Oh. That's it? No more? Damn it. I didn't necessarily want you, but whatever.
諦めなさい。降参しなさい。無駄な努力をやめたら。
Ooh. Ooh. I see a C, but I also see this, and it's clearly been calling for us for a second. Alright, we'll go there, obviously. Oh! Hello. Hello as well.
吸引テスト開始。6308式ユニット。無双の風。さらばだ。
I recognize those opponents. I've met them before.
ドドーン。取るに足らないわ。
Would be better to have icy characters against them, but well, whatever. Okay, yeah, I feel like we should go here anyway. Ah, that was a freaking mistake. I don't know why I thought I had Xianling on me.
熱々でしょ。安全距離。確認。6308式ユニット。
And I wanted to drop Goba there.
7号式モジュール。無駄な努力をやめたら。さあ。やっ。それ。ふっは。
Don't.
血を洗おうかしら。取るに足らないわ。
Using the strongest option would be a bad idea now. Silly, yeah, let's let the silly out. Why wouldn't I do that now? Oh boy. There's like 3 of them here. Fuck. That is a little problematic then. Where is the other one then? Oh, it's right here. What the freak? And the third one right. Damn. Huh. To say that I did not expect something like that would be very not saying much. I like that though. 3 cities, literally in one path. We need more of that. Not like, oh, this city for this camp. You see, one of them is in camp 1, which is north, camp 2, south. Camp 3 and so on. Alright, we'll need Amber over here. Amber, it's been a while. Hope you're doing alright. Can I trigger? Of course I can trigger. Oh, you son of a gun. Heh. Easy.
私はモンドの飛行チャンピオンなんだから。
Easy peasy. In a way. Now the question is, will it be a puzzle? Wait, no. This. Elemental. Got it. Fernpool of the Warrior. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. For the very first time as well from what I've seen. Unless maybe on one of the days in the past you've been in lurking mode or something like that. I guess that is a possibility, right? But yeah, hello and welcome to the stream. I go by the name of Lynx. Unfortunately it was taken, so I also added the nationality technically. And we are playing Genshin over here pretty much always, you could say. There was maybe 1 or 2 streams where I played something else. But yeah, for the time being, Genshin is kind of the main thing, I would say. I feel like until at least I managed to properly catch up with the game, with all the quests and so on and so on and so on. Oh my god. Okay, now I got a little lost. We started here. We went there and there. Okay, follow the boar. Anywho, hope your start to the week was alright, given that it was Monday. Sorry, I have to go. I left a follow for. Oh. Well, thanks for dropping by still and leaving a little bit of a word. As well, obviously. Always nice to hear from someone. Even if it's just a few words. And the follow much appreciated. Paimon. I've heard her in the background making the noise, the supposed noise she's supposed to do when someone does exactly what you have done. Much appreciated, thank you. And, well, depending what time of the day it is, hope you have a good one. Good day, maybe good night. Overall, have a great week. Fernpool. Tasty. To the interactive map I go. So I don't have to look for this again. Okie dokie. Collect of the scattered energy.
確認。吸引テスト開始。無双の風。無駄な努力をやめたら。降参しなさい。
I really wish I had some cryo character on me right now for this fight.
足らないわ。
Or Electro. That would be nice too. Oh, oh, killing, 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 killing. I actually need this.
熱々でしょ。それ。た。や。や。た。や。ルオパ。ヒヨ。
Go up.
それ。や。や。た。さようなら。
Ooh. Precious chest, yeah.
いれば多いほどいいわね。
Absolutely. Right here. Also, for a second I totally felt like I'm losing voice, which I might actually be doing right now. It might be happening. I did go running technically in the evening, so it is possible. Return, return, return. All right. I really do like the way you can travel in here as well. I think it's a little better than in Sumeru. For maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. It's similar system to be fair, but
Ha! Seems like the jade's starting to move! That's right, but according to the story, the riverbed should have lots of other VOD ranges. Why does this big sis Fujin only want this one? Look, this shining almost as if it's resonating with the adaptable energy on the Illumina. Why don't we try using the power,
we might.
The power within me. That should do it. What was it suddenly became small.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Paimon didn't think it just changed the size like that. Guess that's a millennia-old treasure for you. It's just like you said, Limao. They could be as tall as the clouds or small enough to hide amidst pool and leaf. Well, looks like the votive ranges in our hands now. You're so reliable, Illumina.
Hell yeah, I am.
Hey, Paimon work hard too. Miss Paimon's amazing. So you're going to use to take us to that deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist to the south now, right? Clouds and mist. Oh, I think Chenyu Vale really does have a place like that. But where? Tell us, little guide, and Paimon will take you there. Do you remember the place Mountain mentioned? The spot where we met? That place is super foggy, and I know of a secret cavern that leads there. Even the other locals don't know about it.
I think I know where.
It was my friend who showed me the way, and since you're my friend too, Paimon, I'll tell you all about it.
Wow, you've got an amazing friend. Your friend in the mountains. Are they connected to Adeptus Fujin?
She's told me lots of stories, and quite a few of them were about Big Sis Fujin. Well, any friend of yours is friend of ours too. In fact, Paimon hopes we'll meet her on this way. Or on the way.
Whoops.
Shall we go? Paimon's gonna take you all to the place you mentioned, Little Mao.
We could say that, but also I can teleport anyway in the future, so take us away, Miss Paimon.
Alrighty then, let's go.
If there is anything left, I will come back for it. Am I where I thought? No, that's not where I thought actually. I was thinking here. A bit higher, I guess. I see a puzzle awaiting. Whatever, we'll skip it. Little Mao disappeared? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Lumina Paimon! Hey, Mao, look out behind you!
Whoa, that's a huge monster. Get behind me, I'll settle this. Wait, your friend, you say?
That's right. I touched before the head of friends did die. Well, I just happened to meet her, so I got hold of her to introduce you. Well, konnichiwa! I'm Lumina and this is Paimon.
Lumina and this is miHoYo. We're friends of Little Mouse. I mean, the usual introduction, except the other way around, huh?
I'm Paimon. Paimon is Paimon and I am Lumina.
No, nothing, really? No?
She's afraid of strangers. I usually call her Bluey because I don't really know her name. Oh, don't you worry about that. Lumina and Paimon are great people. They've been accompanying me on my adventures. They're really experts in mountains and forests too.
I know. I've seen. Swear me this when think when you gain the power to suppress nature.
Would you like to know, huh?
Suppress nature? What do you mean?
Plants pursue the sunlight and fertile soil, creating fruit fit for the birds and beasts to consume. The digested seeds are scattered, and those which consume seed and fruit become bait for predators. Thus does everything return to the land. The snake hid in the branches.
Please don't talk about snakes. They should all be eliminated.
The fish in the mountains, and the beasts of the forest. Traveling in the realm of nature is wonderful, so why have you come?
Oh, come on, Bluey. You don't have to be so fierce.
You raised 2 questions, which I already don't remember. My adapted energy comes from Adeptus Fujin. Our goal is to nurse the soil and water in Chenyu Vale. Whoop. And the adapted energy we use comes from the Fujin. Okay, I see what you've done there, game.
Exactly. Something's about the Chenyu Vale's natural conditions, so Adeptus Fujin's enlisted our help. If we don't, well, the T-Leafs and Young Village are gonna turn out worse and worse, and the village itself might decline. That's why she wanted us to perform the Ranged Rite, which will restore the area.
The Ranged Rite. I see. You answered 2 of my questions. You may ask me 2 also.
Huh? Why do we have to do that?
Paimon, you just asked a question. Stop wasting questions.
Give and take. It's unnatural. You have 1 more question.
I knew it. I knew it. You would play it like that.
Wait, that one counted?
Oh boy, you just asked the second question.
Whatever. You ask Lumina.
Little Mouse said that you want to restore nature.
Is that the same as nursing the water and soil?
Not the same.
It isn't. Lumina, what were you talking about?
That's
right. What do you mean not the same?
The new tea leaves taste better, more like before.
Oh.
More like, whoa, and just like that she's gone! God damn it!
Don't worry about it, Paimon, she's like that. Sometimes I'm not looking, she'll just vanish into the shadows of the trees. Then at others, the sun might dazzle me or the birds might call overhead. And there she is. In any case, guess we're all friends now.
Let's hope so.
Just don't worry about it, Lumina. Blue is not big on politeness, but she's always been like that.
Your friend's pretty strange, little Mao.
Is she? Well, for all you know, you're the one who might seem strange to others. I mean, not only can you use adaptology to make the monks disappear, but you can make the golden stone things appear and vanish, and even turn into a carp and fly around like in the stories.
After all, I'm none other than the young lady of the Feyun Commerce Guild.
What?
That's right, we still play that role.
Huh? What's that? Paimon could have imagine that the friend you always spoke about was, well, monster seems a bit rude and thing, but might be pretty offensive, yeah? That's right, your friend's so blue, no wonder you call her Bluey.
Yeah, that's why I never told anyone. If the adults knew that we were friends, they might look me up.
Wait, really? You'd go to actual prison?
No, not like that. They just wouldn't let me go out. Make me wash my face, force me to read my books. I wouldn't get to play in the mountains anymore. Hehe, and that's why I never told anyone. But you're my friends, so it's fine. Anyway, come with me. There's an awesome place that I'd love to show you.
Okay, let's go. Oh boy. I actually had no clue there was a cave over here. Alright, those guys will fight. Don't! Sayu! Bunshin no Jutsu, exactly. I'm so glad I gave her that sword, by the way. 5-star sword for Sayu? Heck yeah. To be fair, it's because she's... She's a windy girl, so she deserves a windy sword. What? I'm right here. Okay. Let's speed it up. An ancient sacrifice of sacred take care of the nearby miasma. What's up, man? Alright, enjoy this. Done and done. Oh, it's not actually done. Boop. Easy. Alright. Let me get rid of the chest from the map again. Oh. Oh. It's not that. Does it count as mini puzzle again? No. Oh boy. First time victory? No. Is it that? Huh. That's weird. Don't know. Whatever for the time being.
You reeled them, Lumine. You pushed them back just like that, like you did what with that smoky cloud. Still, that wasn't there yesterday. Is this what they call nature? Don't worry about it. Mosul kill the trolls. Leave them all to Lumina. Little Mao, what's this picture about? Hey, originally I didn't know either, but I figured it out today after hearing Big Sis Fujin's story. This must be the stuff that happened before the mural on Mount Lingbank was made. See this? Long ago, people were able to talk to the gods and the deity in the skies by talking to that big piece of jade in the middle. The mystery of the gods would lead them and protect them. See, there's gotta be this shiny golden person standing in the middle. I bet there was a super amazing person. Maybe. But later, just like Big Sis Fujin said, something changed and the people of Chenyu Vale lost their guiding mystery. And they couldn't talk to the heavens any longer. That's how the Rain Jade Rite came about.
Interesting. A little less light in the background. It won't hurt.
Your story does make sense. Hey, thanks. What do you think, Lumina?
You're a pretty bright spark, little Mao. Distinct possibility. I'm not sure. Sure.
Hey. Come think of it, our ancestors were pretty amazing themselves, huh? The jades they left us still had the power to restore nature. For something this old and to still be so strong, the past must have been a sweeter time than the present, huh?
That's not true. The world marches onward. That's right, the world's been constantly in decline. Nah, onward. Leaving the accumulated detritus of the past in its wake.
Oh, that's a recall thought. I never thought about it that way. Huh? Paimon thinks it's an amazing one too, little Mao. We've seen lots of ancient puzzles, objects, mysterious powers, and monsters in our time, but Paimon's never considered this stuff before. Hey, oh, you know what? Now think about this stuff at all. This is pretty awesome too. Really, I bet you'll be just like my big sister when you grow up, just having fun adventuring everywhere.
Big sister? What do you mean? Do we know her?
Oh, you have a big sister then? Well, we're not blood related, but she worked here in Chenyu Vale for a while. She'd go up mountains and run around the rivers, and I followed her. We discovered this little cave together.
Who? What's her name?
She said that this cave is my Rubicon. Not that I know what that means. I wonder where she's off adventuring nowadays. I can't wait to receive my next letter from her. Yeah, this big sis of yours sure seems like an interesting person.
Name. Give me the name.
I know, right? Still, Big Sis Fujin needs our help, so let's continue on. Oh, there you all were. Ah, I was so worried.
Give me the name. Who is the adventurer? What's the name of your sister? Maybe I know her. I want to know.
Wow, a golden carp! One was quite concerned that the swirling miasmas and fierce beasts that throw might have caused you ill, but one sees that it is not so, and that is good. Thanks to the adeptal energy you possess, Lumina, one has been connected to the golden carp here, thus gaining the means to speak with you directly. Lumina, Paimon, little Mao, please come with me. Okay.
Am I feeling like I'm losing voice? Maybe a little bit. I know we've not been on for a long time, but I will repeat myself. I did go running in the evening, and it is still not the best weather. It's coldish. Second of all, I also recorded videos earlier. That is correct. Oh, we can walk on water, nice. Speaking of the videos, we play like a fun game of Overlord on YouTube, if anyone is interested. Oi, that's cheating.
料理の時間だよ。その命いただいたわ。
I know your attacks.
Yeah?
Yeah, that fun game of Overlord 4 is, I would say, 18 plus. So I'm cutting out quite a few scenes to make it YouTube friendly. A game's straight out of itch.io.
Much time has passed since I last emerged here. This was once a lively place, filled with the aroma of incense.
That's not the greatest aroma.
Then the three of us could travel freely across the mountains and rivers.
Free? Free? Who's the other two?
Yes, those days were like flowing water, neath the moon dark yet sparkling, oh so brightly. Ah, but enough reminiscing. Thanks to you all, I'm able to return here and host the Rangeit Rite. Yes, or that person in the mural? Oh, I get it now. That person, standing on the mountain, hugging the egg, that was you, wasn't it? Ah, headache. Calm now, little Mao, that was a precious jade. Casting Rangeit is a ritual of great power. The votive Rangeit can calm rivers, improve the weather, but it can also be a thing of death and slaughter. Only the thinnest line separates curses and the adapted energies that have aided you up till now. That's why I must make sure that the rite does not fall into the hands of those who do ill. That's why... yes, that is correct. One was indeed the figure who hugged that egg in that mural. Ha! Pixie Switchy, doesn't this make you pretty, ancient? Yes, it does. Still, I do like the name Big Sis. It does quite make me feel young. Oh, Nei-chan!
Well, being called a spirit. Well, being called a spirit, you're right too, right?
Well, certainly, for even if others title me as such, I'm aware that I'm hardly the equal of the true adepti like Mountain Shaper and the rest.
Please, if you want to call someone, speak of Chenyu, not the Mountain Shaper.
I'm in truth the weakest of my band of friends. I cannot make medicine to save others, nor can I bound across the mountains and plains, even so I could not simply lay the title down. It would have done the people of Chenyu Vale a disservice, I fear. Still, you may call me whatever you wish. After all, we have become friends, or so I would say. In any case, my days of being called an Adeptus are now consigned to history, just like this place has been. Once the Rangeit Rite was a day of great celebration, where we would commemorate the year of abundance, using laughter, firecracker battles, and beast dances to frighten the ill omens away.
Oh, beast dances? You mean what Gaming is doing?
This must appear like naught but forgotten ruins to the modern mind.
Well, not completely forgotten, girl.
That's right, people in Guang Village told us that it was the almighty Adeptus Fujin who defeated the demons and planted the first tea tree. Makut the bamboo raft. Grandpa Luel smashed the offerings of the teaware to a certain Carp Adeptus. It wasn't the opera sung at the Yellow Wharf about the carp going around killing stuff. Hehe, you're so awesome, it does big sis Fujin. Us people still do the wushu dance, you know.
Told you, I was correct. Gaming. It is, you said it yourself. The definition of an Adeptus is...
Also putting definition aside, you're our friend Fujin. You shouldn't be constantly fretting about the right and stuff. You should live happily, like we're companions on an adventure. That's right, we're an adventure together. Right, yeah. Yes, we're right. Thank you. That was all well said. Indeed, I was the one who asked you all for help. It wouldn't do at all if I just continued wallowing in the past, now would it? In the case, I'll need your help to prepare for the rite itself. In the case, have you encountered any sacred simulacra in your adventures?
Yes.
Those were ritual spirits often used by people in ancient times to protect their homes. There should be some nearby. Lumina, Paimon, Little Mao, please help me put the simulacra in their proper places. That way we can restore the spirit veins using the Rangeit Rite.
Leave it to us.
I will. I have faith in you.
Faith? I have faith in you?
I have faith in you.
A city. I see a city. Wait, maybe I can still walk on water or not. Hell yeah. Okay, so alright, let's get this thing here. I bet it's like right. Oh. Come on. Move it. Oh snap, I didn't expect that.
取るに足らないわ
Two of them. They're a pain because they move constantly as well. Luckily, we have Ningguang.
いや
And they have machine guns. In a way.
降参しなさい
Again, we have Ningguang.
We have Ningguang. Ningguang for the win.
Where are we, by the way? Somewhere in here. Oh. It's totally not showing the silly on the interactive map. Huh.
That is indeed very interesting.
Is it counted again as some kind of puzzle? No. But this is here for...
新しい投資先でも探そうモラは大いに越したことないわ
Four of them out of nowhere. Fujin is waiting.
Fujin is waiting.
Okay, what do we have over here? And here we go. Okay, that will be actually quite weird to place, I guess. This is your place, man. Just I just need to hit it properly. Dun 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 dun. Alright, Fujin. Let's talk again.
The sacred simulacra are all ready. Thank you both. The votive rangeit has been returned to its priests, and the statues have come back to their rightful places. The rangeit rite is now ready to be performed.
I guess that means I finished this.
But will Chenyu will really recover once you cast the rangeit in? That's right. Things will get better for us, little Mao. Nature, jade, humans. All is divinely dictated. The changes in the land and water in Chenyu Vale. The malicious fog in the spirit veins. They're all essentially sign of the earth moving against the flow of time. Huh? So that miasma-like thing is a manifestation of environmental disorder? Hey, that's right. You can think of it like Chenyu Vale's attempt to, how to put it, return to nature. And what we intend to do here is to treat the land and soil and rid it of the sickness. Return to nature. After all, before humans left their caves and mountains to dominate the world, and regulate nature. And before Chenyu, Vale, or Bishu River got those names, the land, mountains, and rivers had their own order. Hehe, even I sometimes miss the cool mountain streams and the great rivers that would ebb and flow with the seasons. I mean, I was once a mere fish that swam. But if we let nature seize control of its order once more, the people of Chenyu Vale will suffer in languish. I hope you can understand. Yee! In that case, magic happens.
Okay, I didn't mean to hit the desk so hard.
Hey!
Uh-oh. 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 That growl is not a good thing.
Hey, did it work? That thing in the fog just now. It seems I'm too feeble in my current state. We got the VOD range 8 and we placed the simulacra, but it still wasn't enough. I'm very sorry, it's not your fault. I need more power to overcome this trial. Just as the adeptal energy the VOD range 8 had dissipated in the spirit veins, so has my power also left me across the long years. Huh? Will you grow really big just like the giant? Probably not. Just think about it for Super Adeptus Fujin, now 3 times that size. Well, is there any way we can restore the power?
The golden carp.
Ah, Lumina, you are wise indeed. Before you found a few golden carp, I could not even muster the strength to appear. Initially, I thought that we just needed to gather all the ritual implements, and that would make up for the deficiency in my power. I was not entirely open with you before, but neither the present nor past me was anywhere near a match for the Adepti of the South. I feared you would consider me weak and unworthy of your help. Gee, is that it? Paimon thought you'd have something more important to say. Hey! There's no way we abandon our not make friends with you just because of that.
That I, the young lady, consider you a friend is not conditional to status as an Adeptus. I just have to play that role still.
Other than the whole young lady bit, Paimon want to say the same thing.
I mean, Lumina is a young lady, for...
My friend told me lots of stories about you. In my mind, even though we're just met, we're also already friends. And I also want you to be happy, big sis. Alright. Thank you, all of you.
She's blushing right now and so on.
Well, that's more like it. So where should we start looking for this golden carp? I believe that you will have to go to VOD Valley. There will be a cavern there with a golden carp hidden within.
Yo, where is that?
That's far.
We haven't gone... We should have gone there from the get-go. Slime condensate. It's not like I have a lot of it already, right? Slime condensate. Check the clues nearby. Okay. Oh, we've been here for. I think. Yeah, we've been here. I mean, we restored the freaking flower here. Or tree. Or what else. Check the clues nearby. Right. Check the clues. Indeed. Clues. I think I know what the game wants from me. Or maybe I don't. No, you are already on the stand, so no. And besides, was he still in the zone? That one? Nah, you are out of the zone, so you don't... You will not be included, I think. Or maybe you will. And I'm just stupid. Which I am, but well. Okay, quest area reached. Cool. Clearly need to place. I'm totally going to get that guy in a second here. Given that I don't really have any other idea. For I do still think he's out of the zone. Also, I think I've been here all to collect something as well on my own, aside from the story. Jesus. The PC is going berserk again. Can you see the golden fish carp? No, I can't. Oh! I just clicked randomly. Okay. Oh, it's smashed. What the heck?
We're here, big sis Fujin. Have you been waiting for us here all this time? No. After leaving the carp's rest, I can only appear in places in which my power remains, and only by the grace of your adaptable energy, Lumina. Wait a minute, didn't the carp in the middle of that mural originally have something that went with the golden carp mural in it? I'm not sure. In truth, this is my first time seeing this mural as well. Huh? I'm sure you've all heard of all the battles that took place in the past.
Khaenria. The Archon War. Let's go this.
Yes, this cave was one of the shelters we built for the inhabitants of Chenyu Vale, such that the innocents caught in the crossfire when the flood overturned the heavens and the earth split open could have a place of safety. I didn't expect that they draw a mural here for. I believe the ones that depicted to be me. I mean the big slippery carp, little Mao mentioned, and the friend. If that's the case, why did the most important part get taken somewhere else? That's true. Why is that? Perhaps dissatisfaction. The three of us were once great friends, with two of us becoming worshipped as adepti, and one of us was always the mountain's master. Later, Herblord and I deflected together, and she most likely died too, or perhaps the one amongst us who fought to the last never submitted, and only heard news of us afterward. Perhaps to her we were all traitors, with the depictions of myself and Herblord becoming an object for her to vent her fury against. Oh, is that really the case? The painting outside looks like... Who knows? In any case, that's all in the past. So please let me your strength in nursing Chenyu Vale back to health. I can feel that there is another golden carp lingering where I used to, near Mount Xianlin, I believe.
Ooh, so there is another.
If you get that one, I should have enough strength to perform the ritual. Speak of that, I must apologize for being unable to control the golden carp even with you nearby. I know they might have given you some trouble swimming through the air like that.
It's fine. I just think of them like sillies.
But really, where is the golden carp that should be here? Hey, well, inside the painting. Just use your adaptable energy to awaken it, Lumine.
Oof. Fine. Oh, I mean, this is literally the piece that... Okay, forget. This is literally the piece that's not there. But, well... You know. Examine them. Okay, I guess... I totally thought it would try to get us there, but, well... I guess not. Flashbang. Oh my goodness. Seriously, why did they make the loading screen like blinding, literally.
颯のごとく
And as far as I'm concerned, in Honkai, the screen is dark, right? As far as I'm concerned. To be quite fair, like, I constantly am really tempted to play Honkai as well, but I know I will not have the time to do both at the same. I don't have time at the same time. Great wording me. But yeah, I would not have the time to play both of those games. Okay, I guess we have to do a little bit of climbing. This will not be cool. Dude. I did not even attack you. What do you want from me? Oh, this will not be a cool climb. If I freaking knew it. Oh, wait. I didn't notice that or anything like that before. Ugh. Shoot. Ugh. Yeah. Whew. And boom. Let's go.
Huh? There is a pavilion here on this mountain. Huh, I wonder where we'll find the golden carp. This place is kinda huge. Maybe we can do what we did last time, you know, Lumina Pit, where you used adaptal legend on the mural, and the carp turned out to be hiding inside. Look, Lumina, there is 4 stone carp statues here. Do you think there might be 4 giant carps hiding inside? Ah, that does make sense. You're pretty smart, little Mao. Lumina, is the adaptal energy reacting in any way?
Nope. But there seems to be something missing inside.
Oh, that might be the critical clue, where the critical clue lies. Ah, Lumina, over there. Like there is an orb beside some of the carp statues. Did we find some statues of carps and large pearl on our way down to the mountain? Maybe those are actually used for something.
Worth a try. Good job.
Eh. Well, let's give it a go then.
Dun. Collect the... Oh. Wait, one of them is here? One. Oh yeah, one. Got it. Alright. I guess it's even lower. What is going on? Why can't I climb out of the... let's start over here, yeah. Absolutely. E2. I knew it. Really? There really is... a spot which you can... Oh, no, that's not... Okay, I got this thing. Okay, that's one. a genius.
手が伸びる
Not
暇
really.
はある
Absolutely not. I can honestly say that was lucky as heck. That was so lucky. I do not even know. Is this the spot? Yeah, that's the spot for the chest. And I don't know how many were there. 1, 2. Damn, that's freaking confusing now. That's not the carefree thing. That's the jade incense. Yeah. So there is 1. Okay. That's 1 done. Out of 3. We'll speed things up like this. And we go here. Actually here. Yo. Wait a sec. Okay. Okay, I see. One guy over here. Please. Wait, what? Fuck, I didn't read what you said. What do you say? Please move the waterfall above me away so that I may be returned to my floating platform. Move this. Here. Okay, so I need to move that thing somewhere. I wish it would. Over here? No, that's the freaking same spot. I think it will be over here. Yeah. Now you want to be here, right? Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Woohoo, what are we collecting right now? Come on, let's try collecting. Got it. So there was 1, 2, 4 around them? Or something? Maybe, no, 1? 1 underwater. Hard to tell. Hard to tell how many there were. What else? It's salt. That's the most important part. There is another one here. Oh boy. Here we go again. what he said. Okay, one over here. Drop you over there. Nothing really changed. Get here. Go here. Hell yeah. So good at this.
手が伸びる品はあるか。
So good at this.
And we can teleport back. And then climb a little higher. Actually, we don't have to climb. Nice. Ba-da-ba-ba. Boop. 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 Let's go.
My apologies for the poor hospitality. It's been a long time since I last enjoyed tea with others. Hopefully my brewing skills have not deteriorated too much over time. I have some experience in appreciating tea. It was also thanks to this that I was able to tell that this year's tea offering smelled off. That was how I discovered trouble with the soil and water quality. I suppose now I can tell those who fail to appreciate the value of tea about its value with confidence. Come, Lumina, have some tea.
Is this your teapot? Not sure why, but reminds me of Madame Pink's. I would like to say that if I saw it, but is this your teapot, Fujin?
Yeah, there was that time in New Harbor when we fixed Madame Pink's teapot for her. Heh, if you think about it, we seem to have quite a connection with tea. Madame Pink? I think I know who you speak. We were acquainted back in the day, along with her friends. As Little Mouse said, I was once just a giant carp, unable to leave fresh water for too long, nor live in salty waters. As such, they sent me one of these teapots. That was how my friends would have been able to take me. Inside my teapot, of course. To Ghoulie Plans, New Harbor, to meet those lovely people they spoke of. Unfortunately, such a time never quite came. Lumina, Paimon, you've been to New Harbor. Could you tell me more about the city? I'd like to hear about too. I've never been. Yeah, well, Paimon would like to start from Vale restaurant.
Not surprised. How about I handle the explanations this time?
Sure, but you don't dare skip over any of the eating beats.
It is a port city built nestled against the mountains. You've been on me for Fujin to interrupt you. She knows that she'd like to hear your Liu story. You understand, to begin again. When we arrived in Liu Harbor, Paimon and I were just in time for the rite of descension. The child and Adeptus before listened to your words, and Paimon's incessant rejections, of course, leaning forward as you speak, exclaiming in shock and relaxing as tension instantly rises and falls. They also add their own commentary and questions about Liu, such as the food and flavors available at the restaurants, the toys the old lady sells, and the gems and the jewelry of Feyun Slope, and such. As you watch Fujin, Little Mao and Paimon be so moved by tale. Along this journey, we met many friends. And experienced so many things. It was all worth it. It was all worth it.
Wow, it's sea monster! Huh, amazing! New Harbor is not what I imagined.
Do you find it disappointing?
Well, no, just different. Being different doesn't make it bad. I like the New Harbor you described. It's good to hear that after all this time, our dear Helbert was able to find a home there. I think it's simply wonderful.
Herblord.
What about you, Little Bao? Could you tell me about your dear friend? I'm curious to know what she's like. Sure, I mean, Paimon and Lumia have met her already, so it wouldn't be fair if I didn't tell you. So this is how we met.
At that time, I was still a little kid who didn't know anything about the mountains. It was a nighttime, and some wild beasts were following me through the forest. It was super scary. Finally, I was chased to a clearing and surrounded by those beasties. For a moment, I was convinced I was gonna get eaten, but suddenly, they all backed off into the woods, and then they were gone. When I looked back, there she was, looking at me. She was like Jade, but there was a dignity to her. I knew it then, that she was the master of the mountain, that my grandparents had told me about. I wasn't scared. I just told her.
I finally found you! I've been looking for you so long!
I don't know why, but she lowered her head in thought before walking off. She made no noise, and she did so. I listened as hard as I could, but there were no sounds or of anything stepping on branches or fallen leaves. After that, I would sometimes catch sight of her, moving between trees in a flash. Sometimes the rising moonlight would outline her shadow, as she stood atop a high mountain. At that time, I thought it was strange. Why hadn't I seen her before? She was always there, after all. I wanted to talk to her, but she would always turn and leave. It was only later that she became willing to talk to me. Much later on, she would take me up every high mountains and into the very deep forests. She asked me a lot of questions, and in exchange, she told me lots of stories. In the beginning, Kuyong village was a nameless barren mountain, and the rivers had a real temper. Sometimes they flowed, and other times they would all but wither. And of that barren mountain, she made two friends, a fish and a snake.
But later the snake was cut into pieces and the fish sank into the sea, and then only Bluey was left. Thank you, little Mao. Ah, also, don't tell anyone about my friend, alright? Of course we won't.
You seem quite familiar with this friend of little Mao's, Fujin.
Indeed, but that was all in my past life. Many years have passed since I could no longer move freely. I expect that I might not recognize her any longer, for from little Mao's words she might not have changed too much. Past life! Perhaps that is not the most accurate way to phrase it. I did not utterly perish, but I did lose my original form, and my strength and wisdom dissipated along the spirit veins. This is also why I invited you and Luminocarp's rest. If you were not there, I would not even have a form to show you, or a voice with which to speak to you. It is thanks to you that I have been able to slowly regain my previous strength, coming here and once more seeing the scenes with my own eyes, meeting old friends from the past, and more importantly, making new friends. I'm very glad.
How did you die?
Oh, my memories of that have grown foggy. The Herblord and I were both servants of another god, and it was I that organized the range right, administering the rivers and mountains for our lord. As for the other, she was as she is, a beast, wild and free. In those peaceful days, I also climbed waterfalls to Mount Aokang and Mount Hulao, and there I met with the Adepti whose powers and wisdom far eclipsed mine. Of course, that was all before the war. Our Lord was not a heinous being by any means. Once upon a time, she made many dreams come true. If there was any evil, it was the Archon War itself. What happened next needs no further explanation on my part, I'm sure.
You talked about how you and the Herblord defected?
That's right. That might be the bravest thing we've ever done. Our Lord had all but gone mad seeking the position of a god who may rule this world, or perhaps seeking survival. Either way, she lacked the power to overcome Morax. So in final desperate gamble, she caused the Bishui River to flood, hoping to destroy everything downstream. Of course she knew what that would mean for Chenyu Vale and its people.
Terrible.
Wow, but Paimon thinks that's something you should never ever do, period. Perhaps that's just what war does to people. Either way, that was our final adventure as trio of friends. Lingyuan attacked people with her familiars, herding them to the shelter we had prepared. Herblord fought against our mistress while I climbed Mount Ningmeng and hurled the votive rangeate into the rising waters. Of course, that wasn't a proper rangeate rite. It was simply the release of the adeptal energies stored within the jade pendant to have the earth open its maw and swallow the rivers, and allow the jade mouth to grow and stabilize the flow. Wow, what happened next? Didn't Little Mao tell you how it all ended? Yeah. That's right, wait, really, when? Alright, that's enough about the past. We should get back to performing the rite itself. True, but what about the golden carp? Isn't it what we were looking for? In truth, we've already found it. As with the previous one, that's how I was able to appear before you. It's just that I missed the scenery here a bit too much, so I couldn't help but have a long chat with you all. After all, your sense of time and mine are not the same. You won't study long once your objectives are complete, will you? As such, I apologize. Please forgive my capriciousness.
4 in the morning. God damn it. A moment. Oh. A moment to collect the luxurious chest. Should we still continue or should I go to sleep? I should probably go to sleep, but whatever. Let's make myself miserable during the day. I think we're unlocking the last part of the Chenyu Vale.
For my power is still a far cry from how it was in the past. Thanks to your aid, I have regained my strength. Thank you. Next we need to perform the ceremony. It's been thousands of years since we last performed it, and the mountains, rivers, and spirit veins have all changed a great deal, but if all goes well, the votive range 8 will resolve the issue. Well then, let's begin.
Of course, they dropped a flashbang.
The fox easy painting!
Oh, I like that area.
Wow, what's that? Hey, it's just like in the mural. Do you remember Paimon, the one with the 2 golden people and something between them? Wow, we're all impressive little now. Paimon didn't remember that at all. Behold the sacred mountain. In my era, to very climb it was already to transgress, but the ancestral inhabitants of this place are gone, and the communing path lies waste and broken. Who shall judge us now? That is where the veins of the Chenyu Vale converge. Through it, I can transmit my adept energy throughout the Vale, restoring its water and its soil.
We're going to do this once again. Less light over here, much needed.
We're only one step from achieving our goal. Are you prepared, Lumina?
Let's do this.
Indeed.
Aim to achievement of the goal. Crazy. Don't mind if I do. Oh, those little islands. Got it.
Okay, on to the next one. Activate.
Oh. Autopilot. We're going to land here, huh? Nice. Accompany Fujin. Alright. Take care of the nearby miasma. Alright. Ohio.
6308ユニット吸引テスト開始超拡散形態
Oh.
その命いただいたわ
Oh, right here. Got it.
無駄な努力をやめたらうおぱ6308式ユニットドドーンやドドンねおどけで逃げられ
One hit. Okay, that's problematic.
7号式モジュール諦めなさい
Still can't do that? God damn it.
無駄な努力をやめたら降参しなさい師匠の技を食らいなさい料理の安全距離確認無双の風シミュレートはっ諦めなさい
We've got it. Precious chests. Let's go. Oh. Not the puzzle. Enemies? No. It's not that. Weird. So we were given like a free chest? That's not on the interactive map at all? I'll take that. Not gonna complain. Oh yeah, her health is kinda low. Which is a problem. Oh. Autopilot. I wonder if we are actually approaching the end or not. Oh, she's here.
Ling Yuan, I perceived it would be you, and I do miss you so, but this really might be a bad time. Hey, so Blue's name is Ling Yuan. Don't be like that, speak with me.
The opportunity to speak will come, but it's not now. You know this.
I know this, but I cannot allow it.
Wait, just a while longer. It will end soon. I don't like the things up there, but that's not better. Just leave it to me, Fujin. Do not come up here.
Oh boy.
Are you
6308式ユニット吸引テストその命いただいたわ話が通じないなら叩くまでです7号式モジュール出てこい行くぞ
You didn't think that could stop us, huh? I hope. Accompany Fujin.
Yeah.
Autopilot. There will be a big fight. Oh boy. Like, I can smell it in the air, the big fight.
I'm quite sorry for not being completely frank with you earlier. Though I became aware of it during the travels, I did not wish to believe that my old friend Lingwan would be the source of the storm that buffeted Chenyu Vale.
Yeah, actually had an inkling already.
Hey, you did? When? How did you figure it out? She, Herblord, and I once defended Chenyu Vale together. To think that she would do something so wicked. Her disruption of the spirit veins has caused the miasma to propagate, and the one who stopped me from performing the rite the first time was also her.
Thought so. There was that moment when she appeared.
But Pixie's Fujin, Bluey, I mean, Linguan isn't a bad person. I know, little Mao, she's your friend, but at this time, she's the greatest threat to Chenyu Valley. If she controls this sacred mountain, she'll yield the power to completely alter the land of Chenyu Valley in a blink of an eye. I fear that Linguan has already entered Chiwang Teres before us. She means to ride the flow and the path of the spirit veins. We have little time left. Lumina, you have mastered the adept technology available here in Chenyu Valley. Vale, I mean. Linguan and her familiars will not be your match. Please accompany me for a time and aid me, for the sake of the people in Chenyu Vale. I'll perform a ritual and open up the way to Chiwang Teres. Please stay by my side and protect me.
Alright. Wait, protect you? What do you mean protect you? Hello? Oh boy. Yeah, fuck.
熱々でしょ。安全距離確認。6308式ユニット。安全距離確認。
The powerful sucrose.
無双の風。料理の時間だよ。熱々でしょ。さらばドドーン。吸引テスト開始。安全距離確認。師匠の技を食らいなさい。料理超拡散形態。さようなら。どれに足らないわ。やっ。待ちなさい。熱々でしょ。ドドン渾身の術。倒れそうだ。それやタッグオーバー。いいオッケー。諦めなさい。
Oh, this guy. Oi. Hello. Hello, someone is way too comfortable over here.
料理の時間だよ。吸引テスト開始。6308式ユニット。7号式モジュール。はあ。出てこい。さらば。降参しなさい。
Win.
Why won't you listen to me? Will you not wait? Your strength is feeble, you cannot match me, but don't worry, you will soon recover. Linguan, say no more. Lumina, I will stop you. We'll stop this plan to destroy Chenyu Vale. The ritual is complete. The gate to Chiwang Terrace is now open. Go!
The world seems to spin for a moment, and when you open your eyes once more, you're already above the clouds. We are about to become an adeptus as well, by the way. When Linguan changes the direction of the spirit veins, will be constantly will deal continuous damage to nearby characters. When Linguan is gathering Hydro Anemo. Okay. Freeze. Fuck. I don't have fucking character to freeze.
師匠の技を食らいなさい。行くぞ。
I don't have a freezy character game.
吸引テスト開始。
Guess we are going with a distant fight. This will take a moment.
料理の時間だよ。それ、や、はっ。降参しなさい。無駄な努力をやめたら。熱々でしょ。安全距離確認。吸引テスト開始。6308式ユニット7号式モジュール。出てこい。や頭がフラフラ。料理の時間だよ。安全距離確認。主演の死。
It's been a while.吸引テスト開始。料理の時間だよ。助けて、食材が襲ってくるの。や
選手6308式ユニット安全距離確認。嘘、話が通じないなら行くぞ。あ、出てこい。やや
Thank you, one.
Human, let me tell you what you should do. Fire arrows in my heart. If you approach up close, strike me with your sword. I'll fight you to the last. You're the only one here who can fight. When I have crushed your neck, I'll triumph.
No.
I don't intend to kill you.
Why? I don't understand.
You're Fujin's friend.
Fine, you may ask one question.
You still don't care about doing these things like that, even for your lost, huh?
Then let us exchange questions. Little Mao, do you have any questions?
Hey, Bluey, why did you have to fight? Can't we all be friends? You bunch of two-legged.
And you, Fujin. You have not the strength to form 2 legs of your own, yet you wish to talk in their form and speak to me. But how can humans and wild beasts ever be friends?
That's not true, Bluey. You're lying. If that's the case, why didn't you just let those beasts eat me back then? If humans and beasts can be friends, and you're a beast, you shouldn't have helped me.
My actions are sometimes beyond even my own understanding. You are merely fortunate.
Well, why didn't you just eat mountains as well? She almost bumped into you while lost in the fog at the foot of the mountain. I saw it.
Whose mountain?
You humans possess such wisdom that even nature submits to your will. In that case, you tell me, why didn't I eat her?
What kind of question is that?
Mount Laikshin is dear to Adeptus Fujin.
Let us just assume you're correct. She has told me much about the Rinjate weight, right? Perhaps those memories affect my actions.
You actually remember everything I told you?
Every year, before the rite, you would tell me, and that white snake, how expectant you were, and how nervous. And at the rite, you would tell us how the festivities was so fun and lively. You would always speak, and I could not help but listen. Only humans forget. I forget nothing. You've cleared this doubt of mine. Now, you may ask a question.
Well, Adeptus Fujin, have you any questions?
Thank you, Lumina. Just a while back, Linguan, I was telling them stories about our past. Why do you wish to wreck Chenyu Vale, which we once fought so hard to protect? You planted tea trees, promising to enjoy tea with us. This too I remember, but that sort of tea no longer exists. I want to change this land.
I want to change this land. I want to make it like it was all those millennia ago. We've walked with humans for too long. You've forgotten that you, I, and the snake all came from nature. I knew that you never truly perished, and you did not depart this place like the snake. So I wish to change this place to the form it had when you were born. All these years, I've been slowly adjusting the spirit veins.
Oh, I get it. So that's where the miasma came from.
Correct. Side effects. In the end, the process will change the soil, the waters, and the forests to what they should have been.
What the soil, waters, and forest should have been?
You truly have forgotten the past. The rivers rose and fell with rains, and their path was not fixed. The tea trees and flowers were not trained or cultivated, nor did they exist for humanity. In such an environment, you would regain your old form, and frolic once more in the great rivers. You would regain your strength. Spiritual power blanketed the land in those days. The wild shrubs grew thick. Now the mountains and forests are silent, and the shimmering voice of the spring waters tinkling like jade can be heard no longer. But you don't understand. You still think you must stop me.
Linguan, I count myself more blessed than most to have lived such a happy life. And in the end, my soul returned to my home. You are the one who does not understand.
Yes. And I have never understood. After you defeated me, you should have taken my territory. You planted tea on my mountain and gave that land to the humans. I do not understand why you did this. Chenyu Vale was once but a nameless land, and you were nameless insects, beasts, and fish. I was the master of an uncultivated mountain, and today the place belongs to neither of us. You took human form and walked among them. You instituted the Ranjate rite and helped them change the soil and water. I do not understand it either, but I could see how happy you were. The snake changed to human form and used her knowledge to create medicines that save the sick.
Could the snake be alive? With a certain character in lieu? Anyway,
I could understand how the agile human fingers could help her do what she wished, but I did not know why it was done. What happened after caused me still more confusion. You fought alongside humans and their so-called gods, and you perished, humans fighting each other over territory and survival, now that I can understand. You both belong to the great river and the mountainous forests. You could have chosen to leave them and live on with me. Let that which is human belong to them, and nature belong to nature. Even if our territory were to shrink, we could still live freely. But now you wish to stop me and defend this land, subdued by humanity. Answer me, why?
Lingyuan, my friend, it is as you say. I do wish to protect them.
Don't answer me with my own question. I was asking you why.
The Lingyuan might be peace, but she sure cares about the order of things, huh? I know, that's how I learned so much from her.
so you guys were discussing stuff in the mountains.
Well, not literally. That said, after hearing everything Bluey said about Big Fujin, I thought they'd be happy to meet each other. At first I was like you. I did not understand humanity, and I did not enjoy their excessive demands and love of hoarding, or their eternal desire to have more than they need, while caring so little for the needy themselves. Trading, wealth. Like you, I did not understand these concepts and not understand why they influence human joy and sorrow. But across the long years, I've also seen many other things. The cries of children break my heart, and the sound of an old person's shattered memories saddens me.
My dog be like, go to sleep finally, man.
Just as though it were all a microcosm of these mountains and rivers. Have you noticed then, see them, the children who wash their little feet in the streams, fishermen laughing beneath the light of the rainbow's arc, the moonlight trysts of lovebirds, their figures painted silver. Humans too are creatures of this land, just how different is their innocence from ours.
You mean to say that you have chosen their side due to those emotions, not through natural principles of logic, and not due to anyone's orders?
I suspect the Herb Lord had much the same reason as I. That said, I'm sure she'd put it all very differently.
I remain unsatisfied with your answer, Fujin. I do not understand.
Do you not? I think you've understood for a long time. When our previous God raised the waters, it was you who brought your familiars around to attack the people and drive them to the shelters we had created.
I just wish to help my friends, to make their wishes reality.
Even if doing so means going against nature and the principles we follow.
Even if it meant going against nature and the principles I follow, I would do so anyway.
Well, then we aren't all that different now, are we? Then you also choose your own position on account of your feelings?
I am satisfied with your answer, Fujin. Now you may ask a question.
Very well. May I ask the next question, Limina Paimon?
Go ahead.
Paimon can't really think of any good question right at the moment. Since you've got one, you go right ahead.
You acknowledge my answer.
You acknowledge my answer, acknowledge me, and acknowledge that you made choices based on your own feelings. Now let me ask you.
No, don't ask.
You know what I'm going to ask, right?
If I needed help, would you still make the same choice?
That's right, and what's your answer?
Yeah, I would. Even should 1,000 years pass, and if you ask me 1,000 more times, my answer would be the same.
In that case, Lingyuan, I do in fact need your help. I truly wish to save the people of Chenyu Valley, so please don't stop me from nursing the water and soil, right?
I promise you, Fujin, you've worked with humans for much time, and have learned the cunning. Well, I am but a foolish beast, My claws and teeth are sharp, but I am no match for you.
Thank you, Ling Yuan. And thank you, Lumina, Paimon, and Little Mao. You've accompanied me for so long. And you helped me a lot. I wouldn't have made it here without you. I'm happy to have helped you, Pixies. I'm so glad that Blue got to meet you all, too. I saw it when you fought.
You also have my thanks, Lumina. Little Mao.
No, Paimon.
It was you who brought Fujin to me, for the circumstances of the meeting were not what I hoped for.
And what about Paimon?
Alright then, let us begin.
What about Paimon?
Nobody cares. Cutscene.
Pixies, Fujin, Pixies. Where did she go?
Do you still not understand? She used all the energy she accumulated recently to inherit the land.
What? If that's the case, does that mean?
Yes, it is as you suspect.
But she struggled so hard too.
For we have now finished earthing the soil and water. The miasmatic remains will not disappear immediately, so we'll have to be careful out there. Sorry to make you see me all like this. It's just as Ling Wan said, I've completely used up the energy accumulated recently. I can no longer maintain my favorite form.
Wow, Paimon fought dead.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon's glad you're still here, Adeptus Fujin. Seriously, Ling Yuan.
What about me?
As long as you're still here, Adeptus Fujin. She was entirely wrong, Paimon. For my form is as it has become, I am far more comfortable than before. At first, I was trapped at Carp's Nest, and could only reminisce about the outside world through the scent of the tea offerings. If I had not met you and Paimon, people of such compatibility with the spirit veins, I would have had none but my shadow to talk to, much less be able to leave Carp's Rest. Thank you for your concern. Please forgive me, but I must depart now. I'll need a bit of rest. Another thing, Ling Yuan.
Speak. What else would you have me do or not do?
Nothing. I didn't get to say this due to the circumstances that prevailed before, but it's good to see you again.
I know.
Nice.
Thank you all.
Where did it come from?
I should thank you for bringing her back. Safe, smooth, and slippery. Even the way in which her fins move is the same as I remember.
You sure have a strange way of remembering people. Or fish, whichever.
You do not know how you did it, nor why you were able to obtain her adeptal energy. All these thousands of years and I never once heard her voice.
It might be due to Lumina's, unique constitution.
I see. However, I am but a foolish beast. Even if I want to see her again, I would not know a better way. I could only spend thousands of years clumsily imitating her methods, regulating the spirit veins in this land. I'm quite stupid, and I only knew this method, and so I did it. It was akin to scooping every droplet from a rushing river, or every grain of sand from the vast desert. I knew as well that she would not smile as she once did, even if these mountains returned to how they once were. She, I, and the snake once laughed, and so I'm happily here. Those days will never come again. She loves humanity too much, even more than she loves herself. Had I succeeded, she would only hate me. But that would have not mattered to me, so long as she could regain her form and swim free once more.
And Paimon thought you were more concerned about nature.
Of course I care. A land untamed by humans, a land of the wild beasts,
but it is a different subject from the matter of Fujin. If she thinks that the land tamed by humans is better, and that the strange tea leaves grown on such land taste superior, then I shall do what pleases her. So, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, speaking of that, Paimon curious, what did the tea leaves taste like in the past?
When the land changed before, the tea leaves flavor was much closer to what it was in the past, apart from some differences due to human influence.
Wait, so you mean that the weirdly flavored tea cakes we had were...
In that case, I prefer the current flavor profile, yeah.
Tea leaves, cultivated by humanity, will be more to their liking, of course. What I do not understand is Fujin's tastes. If the snake was here, we could ask for her opinion, but perhaps their tastes have also become strange from spending so much time with humans. Before we go, Lumina, I have one final question for you. Those that come from nature will, for some reason, go against nature, against the laws nature urgently followed. Will humans also go against humanity, against the principles they initially followed for certain reasons?
Depends on the circumstances, yeah.
Oh, you may as well have just said yes. Thank you, I have received the answer I desired. Well then, little Mao, Lumina, Paimon, we shall meet again.
Alright, see you later, Bluey. Also remember to take care of Big Sis Fujin. She seems kinda weak right now, so she could use some extra care.
I will. Farewell.
Please wait, Lingy-wan.
I have a question for you as well.
Ask then, I do owe you that.
If human activities are part of the laws of nature, how would you view humanity?
Oh, strange question. In the distant past, they were indeed part of nature, but they are so no longer. That is because...
Because?
No. I need to give this question more thought. Next time we meet, I will give you my answer.
Okay, fair enough. No, I think I heard a chest spawning somewhere, but the question is where? Whatever. Let's get him to the village and finish this off. I stayed way longer than I planned to. I will be so miserable during the day.
You're back. We're just saying that good rainfall's bound to bring good tidings. And what do you know, dear guest? You're right on time.
How did it go? Valetrus, tell us all about it.
It was thanks to Adeptus Fujin.
So you met the legendary Capt Adeptus? Oh my, as one would expect of the young miss of the Fey Newcomers Guild, you really do have friends in high places.
Haha, piece of cake for me.
Now we water and soil problems should be no more.
Piece of cake. Anyway, your soil and water problems should be solved now.
Oh, Lua, just what did I say? I thought it was a problem with the soil, but you wouldn't listen. If it wasn't for their help, we'd still be tealess come next year's Lantern Rite.
Get ready. Lantern Rite 2025. I think we'll be caught up with all the stories.
Regardless, thank you both for your help, honored guests. With your help and the protection of the Carta Adeptus, I'm sure our village will surely see a great harvest of tea leaves this coming year. Ah yes, please take this. Take it as a token for thanks.
Right, I almost forgot. We came across this kid during our adventures. Is he from the village too?
In before he's like a ghost. No.
Hey, Uncle Luo, I'm back.
Well, if it isn't you, little Mao, funny of a mind to come back, hein?
Hey, you don't seem worried at all.
What is there to fret about? This kid runs around in the mountains all the time, and he always comes back up safe after getting tired. If you ask me, there's been an Adeptus looking after him in secret all along. You know, maybe that might have even been the said Carp Adeptus.
I've seen before, it wasn't Adeptus, it was Bluey.
Alright, little Mao. Don't argue with Luo here. He's just pretending to know what he's talking about. Come by my place later, I'll make you some egg custard.
Ooh, egg custard.
Uncle, and I will pretend to be a good person. Wait, what do you mean pretending to know? In any case, I don't really know how to repay you, dear guests. If you need any help in the future, Kyeon Village will be there to lend you a hand. Quest complete.
Let's pick it up at least. Oh, it's him again. What the frick? Discover the secret of Jade Mouth. Retrieve the final votive rain jade. Ascend to the heavens. Witness the completion. Dude, quite a few achievements here. Light up the Chenyu Vale map. Fuck. In Liuregia. Why can't I do this again? Fuck. There we go. Complete the Blessing of Sunken Jade. Huh. Damn. I'm so gonna be ready for Chiori, man. It's nuts. 51 already. Let me remind you. We used basically all the wishes the moment Xianyun arrived. That's nuts. Let's pick up the quest, I guess. Why wouldn't I at this point? Oh boy. They are not named, the quests. That's problematic.
Definitely this one.
Let's see what he wants.
We're back, Uncle Luo.
Oh, she's repairing this. Whatever.
Oh, thank you. The T-Codron technician has already arrived and he's tinkering with it over there.
Speaking of which, has the tea problem been solved?
It is indeed. If only the T-Codron could be fixed too, we might be able to turn this place into a tourist hotspot. You know, this T-Codron is said to be the divine treasure that was given to Genshin Village by the Cloud Retainer from Juan Cursed. I wonder what's gone wrong with it.
Yeah, so what's she doing?
I don't understand the technician's jargon either. Structural analysis, this bond graph, that. Anyway, she's examining that T-Codron.
Over there.
So that's real Queen Gong in action, eh?
Pretty sure that's not what that is.
Who knows?
Maybe this.
Mr. Luo, I finished examining the T-Codron. From the look of it. You two are back.
I was worried about the tea cauldron.
No need to worry. There's no such thing as problem that can be solved after all.
Actually.
So how's it looking? What's wrong with the T-Codron?
It's not so much the T-Codron itself as... Well, take a look at the bond graph I've sketched out over here. The flow source itself should be fine, but something's off with the performance of several gyrators over here. Flow? What now? I'm totally perplexed. Apologies, I'm just so used to using all these technical terms. In layman's terms, the T-Codron itself is probably fine, but there is something wrong with 3 of the connected mechanisms. This is causing the flow of element energy nearby to act a little funny.
Oh, 3 mechanisms. Right. Use a mechanism with say monoliths, mountain ley lines, wind all over the place. So you have to control them with sacred stones to prevent chaotic elemental energy.
Oh, chaotic energy is indeed a terrifying thing, but these mechanisms shouldn't have much to do with the ley lines. They aren't directly connected. While we can't clearly see how the mechanisms are structured, their operating principles are the same. Those legendary adepti must have been phenomenal artisans.
Yes.
You're not wrong. I may not understand the mechanical mysteries at work here, but that Cloud Retainer is an incredible adeptus for having come up with such ingenuity.
Should we just bring her?
These monoliths. Functionally speaking, a more accurate name would be free-phase asynchronous elemental tuners. Eh? Tuners?
The dog is trying to get our attention.
That's right. According to the records, the great master Alain Guillotine,
Yeah?
himself, founder of the Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering, also designed a constraint layer dampened to regulate the elemental energy. While his blueprints are long lost, the principle should be the same. Emphasis on should be.
Shame I'm too old to learn such things. So let me ask again, what caused this problem? Is it serious? Can it be fixed?
As technicians don't get too concerned with whether the problem is serious or not, you only think about whether or not it can be fixed. As for this particular issue, let's just say if it wasn't fixable, I'd have left a long time ago.
Oh, well that's relief. I was thinking the Adepti. So was as a bunch of neglectful fools have cast some kind of magic on this world to make it irreparable.
Mr. Luo, all devices are fundamentally the same. If they're left for too long without being maintained or repaired, it's unnatural that problems will arise. As Master Guillotine once said, no matter what the system or how ingenious the original design, all mechanisms will eventually collapse if left to run completely on their own. That went right over Paimon's head. But anyway, if you can just fix those tuners, that should solve the problem, right? Yep, that's right. The 3 mechanisms connected to the tea cauldron aren't too far from here, so if you let me go take a look, I should be able to fix them. Welcome help too. Oh, thanks, that's very kind of you. In that case, there's no point waiting around. Let's get going.
Oh, excellent. Miss Lumina, Paimon, I'll leave this tea cauldron business to your good selves and the technician.
Okay. We're so not doing this today, man. Yay, level 34. I'm blasting through this like crazy now. Again, because of the event. When events are happening, we need more levels in Battle Pass. I mean, come on. By the end of the week, I'll be over level 40. So that will be... Wait, 26 days. I would not be surprised if I reached level 50 next week. So that will leave me with 2 weeks of doing nothing to get rewards. Crazy. Honestly, if there is some event that gives you points that do not get into the BP level, or more like the AXP limit throughout the week, they should give more rewards. Also regarding rewards, this not needed. Yeah, this is not needed at all over here, not gonna lie. The ore, yeah, it's not needed. Ore is something you easily get on your own from the map in crazy amounts. Would be nice to get more books or more wishes. Anywho, how are we standing? 56%. Nice. By the way, that's... yeah, that's her. Ling Yuan? Yeah. Actually, this is a pretty good spot as well to end this, now that I think about it. Buy the tea.
Let's totally end it right now.
I think I lost a little bit of voice, or more like I started playing on the voice so I don't lose it. Let's get some music in the background and I move to sleep for a little while. And then I'll be miserable through the day. Absolutely miserable. Not much happened in the chat today. Fernpol was around. Being around, much appreciated. If Fernpol decides to drop into the VOD later, that will be cool. That would be cool. Okay, I have the music ready, so here we go. I'm out. Hope you all have a wonderful, what is it day? Tuesday. Hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. As per usual. You can also drop on YouTube. There is more content over there. The VODs will be catching up as well. I'm out. Bye bye.